Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Kohler! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Kohler really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's got tall. Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, what a mistake! And he's managed to get free. Shoots! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Tries from distance. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Liverpool have their second corner now. Climbs up big! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. This time, surely! Milan are looking to break at pace. Alonso. Lahm gets over and intercepts. And that has been knocked clear. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lahm is onto it in a flash. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Big header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's Hullet. Gets a good foot in there. Xavi Alonso. And it's Van Dijk. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Lahm. Oh no, what has happened here? Bergkamp. And this is Bergkamp. Big chance! Marvellous goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter.
There's the whistle for half-time.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Substitution on the field, number 19, Yankola. Coming on to replace him.
Here we go again.
Number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Knocks it into space. Brilliantly cut out. Ball's gone out of play. De Jong. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And this is Cruyff. Marquinhos.
Milan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for a runner. And this is Ronaldo. He's having a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Cristiano Ronaldo did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
It's a searching pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Roberto Carlos. This is De Jong. Pull it. Van Dijk. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
He gets big! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Marquinhos. Milan looking to pass their way through. That has been slung wide. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Kukçu. Marmouche. And Zanetti. Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the pass is intercepted. He's beaten the last man. And a chance! It's hit the upright. Otto. It's going to be another throw. Otto has it in a wide position. Howson tries to clear. Oh, he's been flattened there. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this the chance to fire his team in front. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Marquinhos.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah.
Gets his head on it! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to...
He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Batistuta. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's intervened well there. Great vision. And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Please watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations.
The second half then, just getting going.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Xavi Alonso. Otto cuts out the pass. Marmoush is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Chiellini. Played into space. Kukçu. Rijkaard. Marmoush. Now it's Batistuta. Xavi Alonso. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bruno Fernandes. Well, that has not gone well. Marmoush. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, it's come loose. Otto gets into some space. Howson clears it away. What a throw in. Turns and goes back. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's got away. In towards... Bullish header! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Marmoush. He's had a shot! 5 minutes left on the clock.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Tries to get it clear. And that is out of play.
There will be 1 minute added
Challenged
time.
just a bit on the firm side. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Bergkamp voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Batistuta. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for options for movement. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's having a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out?
It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chouameni. And it's Xavi Alonso. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Chouameni. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a good look here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Alonso! And he can clear it away. Neymar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's very neat. Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Bergkamp. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Batistuta. Chiellini cuts out the pass. And here's Neymar. Offside again. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Milan have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Milan,
That's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
well, if you give him something to attack in the air, he's most likely to get there. It's what he does best.
Tonali. Played out wide. In towards the back stick. And the shot! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And this is Bergkamp, and he's away. It's Bergkamp! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. Plays a sharp little ball here. Baresi. And the finish! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Number 11, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field, number 10.
And that's another good win of the ball.
Number 9, Eucharist.
Raul. Nicely shaped ball. Batistuta! Oh, glorious Batty goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he's quick to get it clear again.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, that's clever. Now this could be a chance. Xabi Alonso. Incoming to... He gets big! He will be livid with himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, good-looking ball. Played back in.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Desperate defending required here.
Coming on the field is number 4, Rijkaard.
Hit into the middle. Tonali clears.
6 added minutes has been...
He's on it.
indicated.
Can he get away? Marquinhos. Bergkamp. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. A probing pass.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
No, that's been intercepted. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
A good show, Peter. A good show of character, a good show of...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Puskas. And Puskas! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, he's terrific. Good ball over the top. Batistuta. And here's Messi. Does well to stand firm and defend it.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Xavi Alonso cuts out the pass. Now it's Batistuta. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Great ball, and he's in here. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And no, that was never going to make it. Tonali. Nicely weighted ball. Looking to go deep. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Knocks it out wide. Showing good feet. Played in deep. Cleared without hesitation. Now can they get it back? Out to the left it goes. Played it again. He's got tall. What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Messi. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Van Dijk with the clearance. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Deep cross, big header! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Ball driven towards... Up he goes! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Brilliantly cut out.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now that's a lovely exchange. Oh, what a climb! And that would have won it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's had a shot! And he's heaved it away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 3 minutes.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, well played, well played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nice control. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the referee brings it to a close. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Berbatov taking in the accolades, having been named... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Milan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag...
It's Hazard! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's run loose here. And this is Neymar. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Lukaku. Tonali. And Marquinhos. Rice gets over and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Marquinhos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Neymar goes short. Now it's Neymar. Real chance! Another special Neymar moment! A finish of true class! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Tries a shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that really is so impressive. Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's burst through. Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Lukaku. Very nicely done. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And another try! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Taken back almost at once. That's a sharp pass. Kukcu.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now it's Lukaku. Xavi Alonso. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's gone loose. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Gets a good foot in there. Lukaku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's through here. Could try cutting inside here. Up he goes!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now who's going to be first to this? This might spell danger. Gets into some space. Cross to the back post.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Azar plays it all the way forward. Nicely weighted ball. Has crossed in. A header! It's hit the upright. Rice. Searching pass he's played there. Howson. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. Delivers the ball. Chiellini attempts a clearance. Howson. Azar. Looking for the run. Always onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shoots! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Hangs one. And a chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. Deftly away. Looking for options for movement.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Tries to play it through. Well, there's the clearance.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And that was very necessary. And that's it. Milan pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Van Dijk. Howson. Marquinhos. Tonali. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nicely shaped ball. And he's managed to get rid. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Griezmann. And this is Kante. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's had it taken off him. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And a chance! Goal! Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Great run on the overlap here. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Dijk. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well, they've got it again. Back into the middle. Can he get on the end of this?
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Nicely intercepted. Griezmann. Griezmann goes steep. Griezmann! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And it's Xavi Alonso. And Berbatov! He's done very well to get to that.
Berbatov is offering a wry smile there.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Xavi Alonso. And now they can spring out of defence. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And he's chosen to go back. He's found a way through. Gets the shot away! And again! Really well taken goal. And that has put paid to that. Looking for the run, and he plays one through. He's picked his way through, and he whips in across. Now it's Griezmann, and no, that was never going to make it. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. Tries a shot! They've scored! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything...
Great chance! And the counter is on. Xavi Alonso. Well, that's a good run down the left. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Griezmann. And they're back on the ball again.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Conte. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Deep cross.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now that's well seen too. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through?
2 added minutes has been
Tonali. Marquinhos. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
And a quick announcement.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Tonali, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the... He's got tall! Araujo is flagged offside. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Neymar. Threads one in. Oh, that was vital. And it's Tonali. Delivers the ball. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Can he get it through? It's a pretty loose pass. De Gea is there to clear. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shot could... Neymar! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Howson gets it away. And the finish! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, crossbar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Minutes gone. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. Decent chance! It's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
That is a great pick out. Real chance! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And we've reached half-time.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Substitution for Milan, number 18, Ronald Araujo.
And we're
Coming
underway
on the
again.
field is number
Well, I think they
9,
have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Back to the keeper it goes. That's really well cleared. Harrison producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants...
Ah, he's given it away. Chance, surely! That's another chance. Goal! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
He's got away. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed face-to-face with... He's had a shot! Goal, Milan! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He has found the way through. Now there's a fun. Can he finish? They've done it! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound...
Can he finish? An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Gattuso gathers from the goal kick. And it's Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Driving on and making good progress. That's a shade optimistic. And they've got rid. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Always onto this. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And he's buried it, 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's crossed into the middle. Now it's Haaland. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He came in hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's picked his way through.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Goes forward. Has a look and plays it forward. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the press. He's found a way past. Crunching tackle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for the run. Tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Berbatov. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Great defending, strong and determined. Tonali.
Will be 1 minute added time.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Dink through. He's got away. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Substitution for Milan, number 14, Neymar. Coming on.
There's the start of the second half.
Number 5.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And he's there to belt it away. Tonali. And it's Marquinhos. And this is Berbatov. Howson is the team's great visionary. Neymar. Tonali. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He'll fancy himself from here. Great chance here to level it up. Alonso! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Xabi Alonso. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Marquinhos. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Deftly away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
A heavy challenge. The ball has bounced loose now. There will be a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. Shoots! He should have put that one away.
De Bruyne really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot's off. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Chiellini with the clearance. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Marquinhos. And this is Berbatov.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Passing nice and neat.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Your final thoughts, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Chiellini is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And we have our very first corner. Bergomi getting this one clear. And it's Tonali.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played back in. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that is a little undercooked. Bergkamp. Oh, he's been flattened there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Marquinhos does well to stand firm and defend it. And here's Forlan. Tigres finding their passes. He is through here.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Nicked it back promptly. A probing pass. No, that's been intercepted. Now can he finish? All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Bergkamp. And he's picked out the run. Decent chance! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now this could be a chance. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bergkamp. And it's Tonali. Bergomi demonstrating his defensive quality there. He came in hard, very hard. Now it's Tonali. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goal. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
He's having a shot! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Tigres get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Oh, what has happened here? Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! It's hit the crossbar. Ribery. And that interception was most necessary. Shot a goal! Rijkaard makes the interception. Not the most accurate pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Marquinhos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played backwards here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Back into the middle. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's taking no chances there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Tonali. Bergkamp. Oh, that's a key interception. Ribery. And this is Forlan. Forlan, he's got away. Takes a shot! And the ball. Olise! Off the post. And that has been cut short. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Knocks it into space. Chiellini gets rid without sophistication. That's that, the end. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
And just a quick reminder today,
Xavi Alonso picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.